So, guess who attended the Gen AI London 2025 conference? I had an absolute blast, and this was such a serendipitous conference where I came across the one and only Jesus Barrazas, if you recall from an earlier episode, I was talking about this book, The Building Knowledge Graphs, and Jesus is one of the two authors. So I already had the signature for Jim Weber, and now I have the other signature from Jesus as well. So I've got both authors' signature on such an amazing book that I've been just pouring over, enjoying every single page, learning about graph technology and yeah, how to build a great uh, a great system, a great database system that can scale, that can capture people's personal details in a safe manner. I love it. I'm so happy I was able to meet him in person. We were I was able to grab him after his chat, and we were just talking a little bit. About the different aspects of graph technology. And man, I was absolutely buzzing. Like just meeting him in person, hearing his chat, like all the stuff that's coming out regarding the latest and greatest graph technology advancements. Overall, the conference was fantastic. Lots of networking, lots of people that are eager to learn about AI. I think my key highlight from this conference was there's a lot of there's a lot of interest in figuring out how to pass on additional context to LLMs. And the analogy that was mentioned a few times was the equivalent of having a brain. And so far, LLMs and every time you prompt an LLM is just giving an instruction to the brain, and it's very short, it's very temporal, and it kind of forgets what you were talking about. So it has short-term memory, but they're really trying to figure out now how can we give it long-term memory? How can we give the LLM additional context so that it knows what you're asking about, even if you had only mentioned a few questions or a few data points like weeks or months ago. And there's a lot of interesting concepts of how to do that, like just passing on millions of tokens to the LLM, structuring part of your query into a graph so that um, it can be retrieved every time there's a new search, and it has like that context. Lots of ideas came about, and I was very happy to just be networking and chatting with people that were very excited to be there. I found some other users that are also very keen on just learning more about creating their own personal networks and expanding them. So it was a conference where I just had an absolute blast, here located in London, right next to Big Ben, at the Queen Elizabeth Centre. And yeah, can't wait for another one of these fantastic conferences where I just get to see more about cutting edge technology, meet the people that are creating it, and just connect with people that are just as excited about the future of AI and all the stuff that's coming around the corner. So that's it for this episode. And on the next one, I'll give you the summary of what happened at the pitch event at the British Library. Take care and see you next time.